At 4 a.m. at local time, and today ex-tropical cyclone in central pressure 995 millibars was located over the Cape York Peninsula near 12.9 degrees south, 143.6 degrees cease, which is about 35 kilometres east-southeast of Lockhart River and 110 kilometres north-northeast of Coen. Ex-tropical cyclone Penny has moved eastward across Cape York Peninsula and into the northwest Coen Sea. Penny is rated a high chance of reforming back into a tropical cyclone Cat 1 in the northwest Coen Sea during Wednesday. And although Penny is no longer a tropical cyclone, heavy rain, damaging winds, elevated tides remained a possibility across far north Queensland today. And here is the track from the Weather Bureau. And it should be Category 1 about 1600 hours today. We have a strong wind warning in place, a gale warning for the Torres Strait Peninsula coast, strong wind warning in the northeast Gulf of Carpentaria, Cooktown, and including the Cairns coast. Final flood warning has been issued for the Daintree and Mossman rivers. Final flood warning for the Tully Murray rivers, Upper Herbert River. Flood watch remains in place for the Cape York Peninsula. Now this is the current Joint Typhoon Warning Centre's track, and they have it located 275 nautical miles northwest of Cairns, tracking eastward at 5 knots. Reaper radar and animated infrared imagery indicates Penny was crossing the coastline into the Coen Sea at 18 Zulu. An 85 GHz image indicates banding remained well defined as Penny crossed the Cape York Peninsula. Intensity is assessed at 30 knots, weakening slightly from the prior forecast given land effects and accounting for observations. Tropical Cyclone 08P is tracking currently along the southern periphery of a near equatorial ridge to the north. Vertical wind shear has moderated. Outflow is becoming better organised. Intensification is expected over the next 72 hours given the improving environmental conditions. Warm sea surface temperatures. However, by the 72-hour mark, the steering will transition to a subtropical ridge, which will result in deflection back to the southwest. Poor outflow conditions, increasing vertical wind shear, will lead to a weakening trend as the system heads towards the Queensland coast. And you can clearly see that Fraser Island is now in the cone of uncertainty, the shaded area, and wave height is 10 feet at this point in time. That's the latest from the Joint Typhoon Warning Centre. And now we have a look at the life of ex-Penny. Severe weather warning remains in place for damaging winds, abnormally high tides, for people in parts of the Peninsula Forecast District. That's the tip of Cape York. Severe weather warning for damaging winds, heavy rainfall for Peninsula Forecast Districts, heavy rain areas, possible damaging wind gusts contracted to the east coast of the Peninsula. Essex Tropical Cyclone Penny moves offshore. Now we have a look at various models, late cycle track guidance. And the area Townsville to Mackay could be under a tropical cyclone watch once Penny re-intensifies. Now the models are on the right hand side of the screen, the different colours, EPS track guidance, and a couple of the outliners indicate that possibly tracking towards the southwest corner of Queensland around Birdsville. However, here's another one, and I'm still leaning towards the CMC, which is the yellow line. Now this is the current global position for the Joint Typhoon Warning Centre. We have a tropical storm, I think it's Tropical Storm 36W. Tropical Cyclone Alert remains in place for 98p and 94p, 99p low percentages for development into a tropical cyclone. Now this has been extracted from the SIMS model or website. This is a look at Penny, total precipitable water. The scale is on the right hand side of the screen, and you can actually see the projected tracks, and I'm leaning towards the one in green. Late cycle intensity guidance, we'll ignore the Cat 4, that's extreme, but it's a HWRF, and they're indicating a Cat 2, which would be category 3 on the Australian scale, but the Bureau of Meteorology says Cat 1, then up to Cat 2. However, time will determine whether Penny will intensify further. One model's indicating around 980 millibars. And talking about the models, here's the GFS 6-hourly average precipitation, including pressure. The GFS has a tracking back onto the Queensland case, and the Icon model and it's indicating a tropical node back onto the Queensland case. Upper level divergence is around 30 knots. The wind shear information is currently unavailable. This is also extracted from the SIMS website. Correction, it's the 24-hour shear tendency that's not available. Here's the wind shear, and wind shear really isn't an issue for the Penny. Finally, in this update, the 850 millibar vorticity, and due to our energy provider here in Brisbane doing major infrastructure works and in my street, there will be further updates later on this afternoon local time. and bye for now.
You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com, our YouTube page youtube.com/Force13, on Facebook under the same name Force13, and our Twitter handle, it's @Force13 if you wish to get in touch. You can also add Force 13 on Skype and my personal account on Discord, Fool13, at extension 9094.